The army is a vocational life, and you get treated well, and your family are well looked after, broadly speaking, and you give your all in return. And so certainly the principle is that the needs of the army come first. So you have to balance it by ensuring that whatever it is that you're meant to do for the army, and ultimately therefore for the nation, can continue to be done, and that your family have to come behind that. That might sound a bit callous and ruthless. I don't mean it to be, but if we got to a point, the army, whereby our priority was to our family, so to speak, then what kind of army would we be? How effective would we be for the nation? I would contend. Society has undeniably changed, and in large part, some of the changes that we're talking about are for the better, in the sense that really, I think it boils down, of course, to the role of women in society. That's the driver for much of this change. And the changes that are to do with work-life balance are, again, largely driven on that basis, because there is a recognition that it is women that have babies. Men can't have babies. I've got 2 children at university, 1 child in his last year at boarding school. So you can imagine that for us, coming to Colchester is quite transitory. And therefore, from my wife and my 3 children's point of view, without having lived in Colchester before, as I did at the start of my army career, this is not home, and it isn't going to be home. My wife would like to settle in the southwest. That is our aim and intention. And I recognise completely that my wife followed me around for 24 years, gave up her nursing career, and I have an obligation to allow her to put down her roots where she would like to.